Yo, what's up, guys? So today I just wanted to talk about why trying new restaurants are actually the key to building wealth. So guys, number one, let's get started. You build comfort with solitude, right? So if you sit with your own thoughts, you plan, you observe, you learn to be alone, and you strengthen your confidence, right? So trying new restaurants, like, you don't have to always try new restaurants. That's not always the biggest key to wealth, but this is the reason why it's a big key to wealth, is because your confidence is going to go up the more you go into certain places and certain rooms by yourself, right? So it's just like networking. Not all the time are you going to have a friend you can go to a networking event with. You're going to have to go by yourself. You're going to have to dress up in a nice suit, a nice outfit, whatever it is. And then you're going to have to walk in the rooms, shake some hands, talk to some people. Same with the restaurant, right? If you go to a good quality restaurant, you're going to have to get a table by yourself. You're going to have to speak to the waiters and the waitresses confidently. You're gonna have to wear something nice, and you're gonna have to know that you're by yourself. Nobody's with you. There's nobody on your table or at your table that is gonna take away some of the anxiety. You're the only person at that table. And what does that build? It builds comfort. It builds comfort with solitude and being uncomfortable. If you're being comfortable with being uncomfortable, so now you're able to walk into different rooms and you like it's nothing, right? You have to understand that that's one of the biggest keys to wealth, is to be comfortable by being uncomfortable. You have to be able to take a flight and go to wherever country it is, or whatever state it is, or whatever city it is, to pitch your ideas, to try to build investments for your business, right? To get people to invest in your idea. You have to do that by yourself. You can't always just rely on having friends or a friend to come with you into networking events. They have different schedules. They don't have the same schedule as you. So this is why going to new restaurants is the key to building wealth, right? Number two as well, guys, it enhances observation and analysis skills. So success is about noticing patterns others miss. So you observe everything when you're alone, right? You're going to observe the service, the quality, the customer flow, the pricing, the marketing tactics. You're also going to train yourself to notice opportunities and inferences, right? So for example, right, you're looking at the way how the whole entire business is being run. You're seeing how fast is the food coming out, how quick is it not coming out, right? What is everyone complaining about? What is everyone doing while they're waiting for their food? Is there anything engaging? Is there TVs around the restaurant, right? What's the pricing? Is the pricing for the meals affordable? How do they market their pricing? What's the kind of designs that they use for their pictures on their their pictures for their food? What are the designs? These are the things that you're looking at, and these are the things that you're going to be observing when you're by yourself at restaurants, especially when you're coming in from a wealth perspective, right? You're not just going there to just eat food. That's all. You're also going there strategically as a way of analyzing businesses as well, restaurant businesses, seeing how they work. Because not you don't have everything in a business is not just about, let me repeat this, anything in a restaurant business is not just about a restaurant business, right? For example, like, yeah, they sell food and everything, but it's not just about the food. It's also about the whole business, everything they do for the business, right? The customer acquisition, the marketing, right? The social media branding, the pricing, how do they sell it? What is the payment processing they use? They use a machine to tap the debit card. How do they, like, how much are they spending on their food? These are different things that you can understand and observe. Number three, it encourages experimentation and risk taking. So wealthy people, they try new things. It builds confidence. You try new things without needing approval. So you're encouraging your experimentation and your risk taking side. So that's going to lead on to different things. That's going to lead on to you going to different places now, not just only restaurants, but now you're going to try different new hobbies by yourself. And you never know, that hobby could be something that you really like and you can do without money. And like I said, the biggest way how to make honestly, the biggest way how to make the most money ever in the world is to find something that you can do for free. Because when you can do it for free, you're gonna want to do it all the time, and you're gonna become the best at it. You're gonna become the highest. You're gonna become the best person at that skill set or at that hobby, and then you can then sell your knowledge and sell your skills, and that other people want to learn from you. So that's one of the best ways, right? You encourage experimentation and risk taking by going to places by yourself, and restaurants are the best things to do by yourself because it's going to encourage experimentation and risk taking. Number four, guys, it sharpens focus and reflection. So alone time, your brain consolidates ideas, decisions. Eating alone removes distractions. It allows you to observe, to think, and reflect on life, business, and money. So also reflection, guys. So every Sunday, right, you should do a once a week audit on your time to see what you're doing, to make sure that your time is being spent at the right aspects. But when you're at a restaurant, you could do that effortlessly, right? You're just sitting down, you're eating your food, you're having a meal, and you're staying away from your phone, right? Don't go too much on your phone, but just reflect and maybe look around. Look around the people watch, look at the TV, everything they have going on, and just reflect on your goals and your business and whatever thing you were trying to accomplish, and see if what you did during the week made sense. Did it make sense what I did during the week to accomplish my goals, or did it not? Because when you're able to sit down at a restaurant and you're able to really audit your time, it's a lot more funner than maybe just sitting down in your room and just looking at the white blank wall and thinking about what you did. You're trying different environment, and you're going to get more ideas because you're around people energize people. So try going to a restaurant alone, guys. It's the key to building wealth, and all the steps that I explained just now. If you haven't done it before, then do it. Like I challenge you, this week or next week, the next 2 weeks, don't wait on it, because you're not going to do it if you wait on it. The next week, the next 2 weeks, go to a restaurant by yourself if you never did it before. It doesn't matter who you are, or what you are. Go to a restaurant next week, right? Maybe you might feel a bit shy, like, maybe I have a lot of followers on Instagram, and a lot of followers online. What if they see me alone? They're gonna think I'm a weird. It doesn't matter. Go by yourself. If you really want to build wealth, go to a restaurant by yourself. Dress up, walk in there, order a nice steak or whatever it is, something affordable. Sit there and eat it alone, and observe everything. Observe how you feel by yourself, your thoughts. Look at the processes, how how the business is running, and then talk to the waitress, the waiters, and really just try to build that self-confidence. That's really what it is. You're building your self-confidence so you can walk into any room and you can network with whoever it is. That's the whole goal of going to the restaurants by yourself, because it's going to lead into other aspects of your life too, guys. So if you like this video, subscribe, like, share, and I will come back with another video very soon. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.